fans were excited for the new season of the teen show Outer Banks. But the show's 2022 release seems unlikely even though filming has officially wrapped up. So, what is the reason behind this? Why isn't the third season confirmed to release this year? Lucky for you, we'll be answering all your questions. Keep watching this video to find out all the deets. First up, why is Season 3's 2022 release unlikely? After 7 months of filming in several locations, Netflix's Outer Banks Season 3 finally concluded filming on Friday, September 16 in South Carolina, USA. Production for the third season began in February of 2022. As production concludes and the series enters the post-production phase, we may be coming closer to a release date. The third season was expected to premiere before the end of this year, according to fans. But given that we only have 3 months till the end of 2022, this appears unlikely. Netflix confirmed that an update on Outer Banks Season 3 would be provided on September 24 during its Tudum fan event. Still, it's unlikely that there is going to be a release date or a teaser. According to reports, Netflix will publish a behind-the-scenes video of the cast revealing that Outer Banks Season 3 has concluded filming. Moving on, Jonathan Davis revealed that production has wrapped up. Jonathan Davis, the series' lead, was among the first to declare the end of filming earlier this week. And according to the associate director Michael G. Jefferson, the rest of the cast wrapped up production on Friday. The 3-week-long second leg of filming in Barbados was completed by the end of the month. Following up, what can we expect the new season? Even if it is completed in less time than predicted, Outer Banks Season 3 is projected to be released in spring of 2023. Fans can, perhaps, hope for it to arrive sooner. But because it is set in the summer, it is more likely to be enjoyed during that season rather than the winter. Coming up, let's talk about the trailer for Season 3. Everyone has heard or read about a treasure hunt story. But when Netflix's Outer Banks debuted in 2020, it was not so much a treasure hunt story as it was an escape pod for millions imprisoned in the clutches of a pandemic. In the years following, the teen drama has developed a passionate fan base. Netflix has unveiled the first trailer for the upcoming season at its virtual Tudum Festival, following the announcement of a third season and the addition of new cast members. The upcoming season's trailer begins with All My Dreams by The Heavy. The first scene that we see is of a gorgeous paradise. The Pogues had moved to a secluded island at the end of Season 2, and it seemed that everything is going well. Clear, bright skies, clean sands, soothing breaking waves, palm trees, and JJ is holding a sign indicating where they are. Unfortunately, none of this lasts long. The teaser picks up steam about halfway through the narration. There are a few fights, including a fist fight in the back of a moving truck. The youngsters may be alive and well, but that doesn't mean they've begun to engage in less perilous actions as they continue their search for the lost treasure. And there is a leap of faith that will make Ezio and the assassins plead. Let's talk about how many episodes are there in Outer Banks Season 3. Unfortunately, no information on the total amount of episodes for Outer Banks Season 3 has been released. If we look at the past 2 seasons of the show, each of which had 10 episodes, we may assume that the new season will have the same amount of episodes. It also fits with the story and what we might expect in the following episodes. Of course, this is just our opinion. We won't know for sure until there is an official announcement with a verified number of episodes. Let's learn more about the major characters in Outer Banks Season 3. The story's main character is John B. Rutledge. He is the ringleader of a group of Pogue teenagers looking for his missing father. Since Season 1, he has been in a relationship with Sarah Cameron, a rich cook. After both John and Sarah are assumed dead in Season 2, they return to Outer Banks and rejoin their friends, who attempt to clear his name while avoiding the menacing Limbri family. John and his friends are now on the hunt for the Santo Domingo Cross. The story of Outer Banks is set in the present day on the North Carolina coast, as we know from the primary plotline and prior seasons. The true plot has roots in the distant past, but the show has so far stayed in the present. So unless there is a back and forth in the timeline in the upcoming season, we are hopeful that the linear pattern will be followed and Outer Banks Season 3 will be set in the current period as the plot progresses. Lastly, Madeline Klein on Outer Banks Season 3 and working with Chase Stokes and other details. Madeline is excited to learn more about her character. Last season was difficult to the actor, and now she's excited to apply the brakes and recenter herself. Sarah's next voyage is unknown to us. The show is bringing back some beloved characters, Banks, and they're right in the middle of things. Andy McQueen, Fiona Palomo, and Lou Ferrigno Jr. have joined the cast for the third season. Returning cast members already revealed include Austin North, Charles Eston, and Carlasha Grant, who have been elevated to series regulars for Season 3. Outer Banks has been a smash sensation for Netflix since its debut. For 4 weeks after its release, the second season ranked first on Netflix's top 10 TV list worldwide. Now, onto some other news. First off, why is Netflix's Jeffrey Dahmer series receiving so much backlash? After it premiered last week, many people have taken to social media to criticize Ryan Murphy's new Netflix series, Dahmer Monster: The Jeffrey Dahmer Story. They argue that it humanizes the legendary serial killer's genuine atrocities, with victims as relatives also expressing concerns about being re-traumatized. Jeffrey Dahmer, also known as the Milwaukee Cannibal, was responsible for the murders of 17 men and boys between 1978 and 1991. His terrible acts included dismemberment, necrophilia, and cannibalism, and the Netflix dramatization depicted the heinous tactics he utilized during the murders. While the 10-part series immediately rose to the top of Netflix's most-watched series, many fans are questioning whether it glorifies the murders, with some real-life victims' families even turning to Twitter. Eric Perry, the cousin of Jeffrey Dahmer victim Errol Lindsay, also tweeted that he is not advising anyone to watch the video in this manner. However, if you're interested in the victims, his family is upset with the presentation. Up next, first look at Jamie Dorman's new Netflix thriller with Gal Gadot. Netflix has released the first trailer for Heart of Stone, a spy thriller starring Gal Gadot as Rachel Stone and Jamie Dorman as Parker. The plot of Heart of Stone has been kept under wraps until now. This spy thriller follows Rachel Stone, a CIA agent who is the only woman standing between her powerful organization and the loss of its most important but hazardous asset. Netflix posted a video with cast members revealing the premise and a thrilling first look at the film during its global fan event, Tudum. Gadot said that Heart of Stone is going to be a massively epic film. It's a highly grounded, raw action thriller. They wanted to make sure it was as realistic as possible so that people could feel the anguish. And Rachel Stone is addicted to adrenaline and thrives off it. By the looks of things, you should expect plenty of explosions, car chases, firearms, and skydiving. This new project is best described as large-scale by Jamie. The movie will premiere on Netflix in 2023. Finally, Netflix reveals when Game of Thrones creators' new series will debut. Netflix has announced the release date of the television adaptation of the well-known Chinese novel The Three-Body Problem, a new series from Game of Thrones producers David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. As part of the streamer's Tudum fan event, Netflix revealed the cast of the next series and disclosed that it will premiere in 2023, though no exact month was given. The Three-Body Problem trilogy, often known as the Remembrance of Earth's Past trilogy, begins in a future where the Earth is bracing for an invasion by aliens from another solar system. That system is made up of 3 stars orbiting each other in a 3-body system, and there is only one livable planet there, although it frequently experiences significant temperature and climate variations, resulting in a cycle of societal surges and collapses. Liu Cixin is the author of the novel series. Cixin has the greatest respect for and trust in the series' creative team. He's set to present a story that transcends time and the boundaries of nations, civilizations, and races, compelling us to examine the fate of humanity as a whole. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on Outer Banks Season 3's 2022 release seeming unlikely even though filming has officially wrapped up? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.